We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Haniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready now. Clint. Robertson
for the Tigers. Center fielder Clint Robertson.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mitch Haniger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gomes waits on it. 1 out. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera.
Batting third.
First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Cabrera.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Tough slider down low for a strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig on the move, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try it again from first. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Nick Castellanos now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Curveball that time, not even close.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
66. Yasiel Puig.
First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Castellanos has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Phil Gosselin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Batting sixth. Left fielder
Franklin Gutierrez stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hit on the ground to short. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Second baseman
Ian Kinsler set the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Popped up. Back behind second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. James McCann is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. stepping in and ready for another shot. Clint Robertson, twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jay Bruce. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Jay Bruce.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Center fielder.
Into the box.
Number 4.
Number 4. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that. Ready for another chance. Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mitch Haniger is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Miguel Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The 3rd baseman, number 9, Nick
Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Francisco Lindor.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hit hard up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. There's the second baseman now Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Robertson is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Phil Gosselin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Michael Brantley.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
First baseman.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kinsler into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Jeimer Candelario. He reached on a single in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding in, Franklin Gutierrez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch coming to Gutierrez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Puig in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2. On to now at the plate, Yan Gomes.
Leading off for the Indians.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yan Gomes.
Grounded down the third baseline. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Stepping into the box, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it
now
out.
Batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 0-1. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually,
Kinsler down on the ground. It's there, and he's out. Here's the short. Shortstop now, Jose.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Oh, and in just a one-run ball game, folks a little tense down there, and you can see him saying that he didn't appreciate that one very much. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Bruce ranging into the outfield, one away. At the plate, James McCann looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Up next for the
Digging in
Tigers,
once again, Clint Robertson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 4-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him swing. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder
ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yasiel Puig is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Phil Gosselin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Robertson moving in. He's got it. A great. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And the runner back. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Franklin
Franklin
Gutierrez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Dribbled to the right side. A spin and a throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
The first baseman.
Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ripped on the ground to first. Glove by Cabrera. The tag, and he is out.
Now
Here's the
batting,
catcher, Yan Gomes. He's
Yan
singled in 2 trips
Gomes.
to the plate thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it
Number
again.
4.
Number 4. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Swung on and missed, and that's. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Mike
Your attention,
Clevenger
please.
gets the call
Now
from the.
Pitching for Cleveland, number 52, Mike Clevenger.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. The 2-0 on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig posts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Clint Robertson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Francisco Lindor.
Soft liner toward first, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Robertson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in.
Leading off for the Tigers. Right fielder, Mick Haniger.
Here's the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Mitch Haniger is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Cabrera is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Lifted in the air out to right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Nick Castellanos now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Got him. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
66. Yasiel Puig.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. So coming to the plate, Phil Gosselin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Haniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Jay Bruce. He was a ground out victim last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The next batter.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Tigers. Designated hitter, number 47.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomes waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. After it is Jones. One away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, no balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Jones comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Third baseman
at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Beckham will tuck this one away in the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam.
To short. Lindor gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Manny.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate,
hitter,
Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Trumbull has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Now in the box, Michael Brantley. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready now, Jay Bruce. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gomes waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pedro Alvarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Pablo De La Cruz. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, number 4. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Center fielder.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Third inning, no score to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at bats like this.
Another 0-2 home. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory. That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, beautiful dive. He gathers the throw. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll he scored a base hit. Manny Machado will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Line to the right side. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez.
Leading off with the
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Grounded back up the middle. Beckham ranges to his left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Orioles. Left fielder.
In there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the right, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Fielder number 23.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the throw goes right by him at second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. throw won't get him. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Jones is under it. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Line drive to center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty, and the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, number 6.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Pablo De La Cruz.
Pablo De La Cruz.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He popped out in his first trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hey now, from the stretch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. Ready for another shot now, Pedro Alvarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 2 gone. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0.
Ouch, that one hit him. Into the box.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Dustin Pedroia.
Right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away. In now is Yasiel Puig. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a high pop-up. Schoop is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a ball 1-0. No runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. As a look, now the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Here's Jay Bruce now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Number 4.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Alvarez will put this one away. And striding into the box, Pablo De La Cruz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ground ball right side. Bruce takes it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Wellington.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Dan Otero will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now. Adam Jones.
Adam Jones.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. ready with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. Preston Irvin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Piscotty. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's here's the 1-0. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Baseman number 13.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The 0-2 home. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Trumbo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. In now is Yasiel Puig. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Number 66.
And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Michael Givens will come on and make it.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jason Kipnis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Kipnis Rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. Here's Jay Bruce. Now action in the bullpen as their closer.
Jay Bruce.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
Number 4.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
The next 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, catcher
Yan Gomes stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way trying to get him.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Into the box now.
Leading off for the Orioles. First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Right fielder.
Now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Into the box now, Pablo De La Cruz.
6, designated hitter
from the
Pablo
stretch.
De La Cruz.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in to try it again. Wellington Castillo in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Ready now, Francisco Lindor, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this is fouled straight back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
I like what I'm seeing right now. in, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Shoots this one to first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Lifted in the air to center field. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Brian Shaw takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner.
Now pitching for Cleveland.
Here's the first pitch. Tim Beckham is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Number 13.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Jones is digging for home. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball. So he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.